The screen opens like a whispered secret, and the first name to rise from the silence is James Dean, a flame that burned briefly yet permanently. He did not act rebellion, he embodied it, carrying youthful defiance in his eyes and vulnerability in his pauses. Every role felt unfinished on purpose, as if he were daring the world to complete the emotion themselves. Decades later, his presence still feels restless, alive, and dangerously sincere. From that intensity, the story glides into the timeless grace of Charlie Chaplin, a magician of movement who spoke volumes without sound. With a bowler hat and fragile shoes, he turned comedy into a mirror reflecting society's cruelty and compassion. His laughter carried tears inside it, and his silence thundered louder than dialogue. Chaplin proved that cinema could speak directly to the human soul without uttering a single word. Then the narrative deepens with the arrival of Meryl Streep, an actress who never played characters, she became them. Accents dissolved into identity, emotions unfolded with surgical precision, and every performance felt like a masterclass in truth. Watching her was like witnessing reality sharpen itself, fearless and exact, reminding the world that versatility is power when guided by honesty. The atmosphere darkens as Al Pacino steps into the frame, his voice slicing through scenes like controlled lightning. He brought intensity that could simmer or explode, sometimes within the same breath. Power, guilt, love, and obsession lived comfortably in his performances, making even the most dominant characters feel human and fragile beneath the surface. Transformation then reaches its highest art through Daniel Day-Lewis, a man who vanished so completely into roles that the actor ceased to exist. His body, voice, and spirit reshaped themselves with terrifying commitment. Each performance felt inhabited rather than performed, as though the character had been waiting for him alone to give it life. The story surges forward with the indomitable presence of Katharine Hepburn, a force that refused to be confined by her era. Sharp-witted, fearless, and unapologetically strong, she redefined what power looked like on screen. Her performances carried intelligence as a weapon and independence as a declaration, reshaping Hollywood's understanding of female strength. Then comes Leonardo DiCaprio, a modern legend forged through relentless evolution. From vulnerability to obsession, from innocence to madness, he chased emotional extremes with fearless dedication. His performances pulse with urgency, as if each role were a personal reckoning, pushing cinema forward with raw intensity. Together, these 7 legends formed a constellation of talent that reshaped acting itself. Their styles never matched, yet their impact converged into one truth: acting is revelation, not imitation. Each of them carved a different path, yet all arrived at authenticity. Their influence stretches far beyond awards and applause, living quietly in acting schools, auditions, and unspoken inspiration. Every performer who risks vulnerability unknowingly borrows courage from James Dean's honesty, Chaplin's humanity, or Streep's discipline. They taught the world that risk is essential to greatness. Pacino's fire, Day-Lewis's devotion, Hepburn's defiance, and DiCaprio's intensity all revealed that comfort never creates legends, commitment does. Scenes from their films resurface unexpectedly in memory, a glance, a pause, a breath replaying itself like a personal message. These moments, technology evolves and cinema transforms, yet these performances remain untouched by decay. They endure because they were built on truth, not trends, and truth refuses to age. As the lights dim and the echoes settle, one realization stands unshaken. Legends are not born from fame alone, but from courage poured endlessly into art. And as long as stories are told through light and shadow, these 7 names will continue to live, forever performing, forever legendary. The legacy does not end with remembrance, it multiplies with every generation that discovers their work for the first time. A teenager watching James Dean today still feels that quiet rebellion pulse through the screen, still recognizes the ache of wanting more from life. Chaplin's silent walk continues to echo in a world that speaks too loudly, reminding humanity that compassion never goes out of style. Meryl Streep's influence lingers like a gold standard etched into cinema itself. Directors trust truth more because she proved it could command attention without exaggeration. Her performances whisper to future actors that preparation is respect, that empathy is a skill, and that excellence is built, not gifted. Al Pacino's fire lives on in every performance that dares to burn rather than glow safely. His intensity taught cinema that confrontation is sometimes the purest form of honesty. He made audiences uncomfortable on purpose, because truth often arrives without permission, demanding to be felt rather than admired. Daniel Day-Lewis left behind more than roles, he left a philosophy. His devotion to transformation reshaped what commitment means in acting. Long after he stepped away, his work continues to challenge performers, asking whether they are willing to disappear completely in service of the story. Katharine Hepburn's voice still resonates through modern characters who refuse to shrink themselves. Her defiance opened doors that could never again be closed. She taught cinema that strength and elegance can coexist, and that authenticity is the most powerful rebellion of all. And so the story circles back to the audience, because legends do not survive alone. They endure because people keep watching, feeling, and remembering. As long as eyes meet the screen with wonder, these performances will breathe again, alive in every heartbeat they awaken.